I wanted to share my experience with you all, as I'm sure some of you can relate to what I'm going through. In the first month of my relationship with my girlfriend, it was like a dream come true. We had been friends for a while, and I had been hiding my feelings for her, as I thought we were only meant to be friends. However, she suddenly confessed her feelings for me, and I jumped at the opportunity to tell her how I felt too. Those first few weeks were amazing. We couldn't get enough of each other. We spent hours on the phone every night, texting each other throughout the day, and going on dates every chance we got. It was like we were the only two people in the world, and nothing else mattered. However, as time went on, things started to change. The second month of our relationship wasn't as bad, but we did have one argument that caused some tension between us. She invited her neighbor over to what was supposed to be a date between us, and I felt like she wasn't taking our relationship seriously. After we talked it out, though we were able to move past it and make up, but then came the third month, and that's when the real problem started. I don't know what happened, but it was like we were two different people all of a sudden. We had initially planned to have our date on a Friday night, but my partner had work at that time, so we rescheduled for the following day, which was a Saturday. I was excited to surprise her by taking her to a restaurant rather than our usual routine of staying home and watching a movie. I made the reservation and kept it a secret, but I did inform her that we had a special date planned for that day and to dress nicely for the occasion. However, my excitement quickly turned to anger and disappointment when my partner texted me an hour before our date telling me that she wouldn't be able to make it as she had already made plans with a friend to see a movie. I had already paid the pre-book fee for the restaurant and had given her over a week's notice about our plans. To make matters worse, her phone was off when I tried calling her, and even her best friend had no idea what was going on the following day. I confronted her about what happened, and she immediately went on the defensive, blaming me for not informing her that we were going to a restaurant. However, after an hour of arguing, she finally admitted that she was in the wrong for canceling on me last minute and not keeping her word. I accepted her apology, but we both agreed to take a day break to cool off and clear any negative feelings between us. As time went on, our relationship began to deteriorate, despite me staying the same. My partner became more and more distant from me. It got to the point where there was no intimacy between us, not even a simple kiss. And after 3 weeks of this, I confronted her about what was going on. She told me that she needed a week to think and wanted to be single during that time. I was willing to take a break from the relationship if that's what she needed, but I didn't understand why she had to be single to do so. She argued that she needed her freedom, and I soon realized that it was because she had feelings for another guy. Unfortunately, our relationship came to an end, and to make matters worse, she spread lies about me, accusing me of cheating and being abusive. However, her attempts to tarnish my reputation failed, as our mutual friends had known each other for years and didn't believe her baseless allegations against me. One of her best friends tried to defend me, but my ex-partner blocked him. However, he was able to reach out to her friend group and discovered that not only had she been cheating on me during the last 3 weeks of our relationship, but the so-called friend she had gone to the movies with was actually a Tinder hookup. After leaving me, she began dating this new guy, but to nobody's surprise, he eventually blocked her after realizing the truth about her behavior. Unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse for my ex-partner when she dropped out of university. It was discovered that the guy she had been cheating on me with had uploaded videos of their intimate moments to porn sites, and the videos had spread throughout her university. It was a humiliating experience for her, but it was the consequence of her actions, and it serves as a warning to others to always be honest and faithful in their relationships. After the breakup, I found myself wanting revenge on my ex-partner for the way she had treated me. However, I was aware that her parents were close family friends, and they had no knowledge of our relationship problems. Her family was known for their religious beliefs, and her grandmother was especially conservative. Despite the emotional pain, I decided to take action by gathering evidence against my ex-partner. I located the videos of her intimate moments with the guy she cheated on me with and carefully took screenshots of all the evidence of our breakup. Then I created a group chat with her parents, grandmother, and her ex-best friend, pretending to have something important to share with them. In this chat, I proceeded to present all the evidence I had gathered, including the screenshots and videos, along with a detailed explanation of what had happened during our relationship. It was not an easy decision to make, but I felt that it was necessary to expose the truth and prevent my partner from continuing to deceive and hurt others. The revelation of the truth must have been a shock to her family, especially her conservative grandmother. However, I hoped that they would understand my motivations and the necessity of my actions. In the end, it was a cautionary tale about the importance of honesty, faithfulness, and respect in any relationship, no matter how difficult it may be to confront the truth. After this, there was no communication between me and my ex-partner for almost a week. However, her ex-best friend eventually reached out to me and shared some insight into her current situation. It was revealed that my ex-partner had lost her scholarship due to dropping out of university, which must have been a significant setback for her future plans. To make matters worse, her grandmother, who was known for her conservative values, had disowned her after discovering the evidence of her infidelity. This included cutting her out of the will, leaving her without the financial support she may have been depending on. Her parents followed suit and also disowned her, resulting in her being evicted from their house and left without any kind of familial support. As a result of these events, my ex-partner found herself working a minimum wage job and sharing a home with friends. It was a stark contrast from the life she had previously been living with a scholarship and the support of her family. It was a tough situation and one that may have been avoided if she had been more truthful and faithful in our relationship. Stop before you continue. Remember to like and subscribe if you liked the video. Everything helps for the algorithm.